Final four of the Madden Championship Series Harvest Tournament. This game right here is worth $25,000, I believe. And we have Henry on defense against Too Tenacious on offense. Henry and the Bears, Too Tenacious in the Cowboys. Now, a lot of people may not be familiar with Too Tenacious, but a fun fact about him is that he was actually in the very first ever MCS live event back in Madden 16. He's only 25 years old as well, so he would have been like, what, 16 when he did that in Madden 16? So pretty cool. And now he's back in the live event right here. Final Four is very hard to get to, obviously, and he's taking on the greatest Madden player of all time, Henry. Now, we're going to see a big difference here is that quarterback position for each of these guys. Now, on offense for Too Tenacious, he's got Warren Moon, kind of more of a, arguably kind of a jack of all trades type quarterback where you're going to be able to get some set feet, or you're going to be able to get some route chems with him, gunslinger, get some speed. And then Henry, we'll talk about that when he's on offense. But we have Eagles playbook and immediately a big 4th and 3 for Too Tenacious. Eagles playbook on offense for Tenacious. I believe it's 4-6 on defense for Henry. Drops back, the play double post, and we're going to be able to find this drag just barely open, coming all the way across from the ISO wide receiver. Watch this right here. We have man coverage on the right side. Really a lot of man coverage here. Henry on defense in the nickel 3-3, coming out in something called nickel blitz 0, which is a play call. Now, he's always shifting his linebackers to the left, creating this guy right here. Almost looks like a slot corner or an outside linebacker. And then we have a slot corner on the opposite side. And Henry blitzes this backer right here often, looking to get him to come in through the B-A gap area. Okay, so keep that in mind. Right there, he doesn't, though. And he plays pretty good defense, so some man coverage gets a little bit beat with that drag. Drags, zigs, posts, all great ways of beating man coverage. But if you're Too Tenacious, right, a lot of people call him just Tenacious or Tenna, you don't want to start out with immediately you're struggling to get yards. And then after this run play right here, he has called 5 plays on offense for 12 yards, 13 yards. Not great. And 3 of those have been runs for almost no gain at all, which obviously he's looking to get the run game going early, but not able to. The play double post, man, is one of those plays. We have a scheme over on Civil DG using a lot of double post out of our Eagles playbook. And I've been huge on it where, man, if you can get good at double post in Madden, there's an example of that one being a good dot. I apologize for the kind of frame rate issues. We download these from YouTube. Sometimes the frame rate quality can kind of buffer back and forth. But double post and verticals out of gun bunch offset, man, you're able to get good at those plays. You will beat a lot of Madden players. You really, really will. They're just so powerful. Right here, we have a cool play called curl flat, actually. So we're going deep corner route from our point wide receiver, R1. This is a stock deep corner route. And then curl flat, we're going to put an outside corner route from our outside wide receiver here. It's going to go a little bit shorter. And then we have a tight end streak to clear out. And you can actually see right here, we have circle open deep right. Now, what is a mistake that Tenacious does here? Well, watch his pocket presence. It looks like he has bad pocket. Let's watch it back, though. Let's see. Watch Warren Moon here. So, yeah, we have protection really all in the middle. This guy's kind of disengaging, but you have time. And Tenna just kind of walks outside into this contain on the right. Can't do that. You just killed yourself a play where that corner route is going to be open for about 20 yards, 25 to 30 yards maybe. And you just don't get it. Be able to make that read on those corner routes is pretty good, although it's a little bit more of an advanced play, definitely. Let's see what the route combo is here. Would love to see him show his play art. I'm curious because we have a tight end. I actually don't love... Oh, he ends up... I don't love what this looks like here. And, yeah. Ends up running with Warren Moon. That's one of the nice things with Warren Moon. Wasn't a big fan of that route combo. I don't know what he was necessarily looking for on that. I had some spacing issues on the sideline. It's kind of my issue. And Henry sends the dogs right here. A lot of people, when this happened, you see Henry kind of roll his eyes or he'll watch this again. A lot of people feel like this should be a pick. Henry doesn't have pick artist here, and this just isn't a pick in this game. You can see where the throw is. Like this guy's up here, throws right here. Click on. You won't pick that ball in this game. Now, I would not be opposed if we played Madden and this was a pick every time. That's not what I'm saying. But this game, this is not pick artist right here. This is not lurk artist. Won't be a pick. But 3rd and 4, we can see we're already back on another 4th down for Tenna, and that's 2 4th downs just this drive. He's had one good play. He stopped himself from getting another good play by rolling out of the pocket when he didn't need to. And now, we're on our first drive, and we're kind of begging, right? We're in a struggle drive. He decides to go for it, plays double post, and then go back to that same setup he's been doing, right? Let's see. Can we see all the play art? Show the play art, Tenna. Ooh, I hate this. No. He motions over, tries to catch Henry off guard with the quick motion over, quick throw. And I think he has some open here. So really, this is just an overload of this side of the field, right? We have a double post. We probably have a flat right here. We have a crosser, possibly a streak. It's just my issue with this route combo, man, is if you get blitz. This is what we call a please don't blitz me route combo. And the reason being is within let's see. Let's snap the ball and let's count for a second. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. So 2 Mississippis, which is a good unit of measuring time. 2 Mississippis is enough time for a blitz to come in, especially when you're not blocking anybody. He's sending everybody out. And within that same 2 Mississippi, we have 1, 2, 3 receivers all within a lurkable range of a user. And this guy just barely outside that range. And still even that, like, it's tough to make this read with the user in the middle. It's kind of just a guess pass. So when you're going to be sending 5 out like that, you really need to be either aware of what your hot is going to be, and you have to have a little bit better spacing, or you need to know that your opponent is not blitzing. Good defensive play call by Henry to blitz right there, because when you have so many routes in the vicinity and you blitz, your user could take away so many routes. But it's not the best route coming from Tenna right there, and he probably knows that too. It's just a good defensive play call. I don't know, man. The last time we saw Henry in this, he was wearing a Diamonds hat or something like that. Some of you guys would know. It's an expensive designer hat. Does anyone know what this is? I don't know what this is. Last time I said I didn't know what that hat was, and it ended up being like a $600 hat or something like that. I don't know. It must be. I'm sure it's expensive or something. He's made $800K from playing Madden just from MCS. Probably like you know what I mean. I just don't know what this is. I don't know what this hat. I don't even know if it is. It's like a beanie. It's like a beanie of some sort. Okay. I feel like some of the frayed things would like bother me personally if they like touched me, but I don't know. Looks cool. Here's a replay of that, I guess. Thank you, MCS Broadcast. MCS Broadcast doing a good job per usual. So Henry with the ball now. They just snapped the heck out of that. They didn't even give me a chance to talk. Henry has Troy Aikman as his quarterback, which it caught some people by surprise. Man, myself and a lot of other guys, I feel like, have talked about the fact that set feet lead is a broken ability in Madden, and that it's so good that you can throw anything. So it's not super surprising that Henry is using set feet lead Troy Aikman here, but a lot of people seem really surprised by it. I don't think you're wrong for not using him, but it makes a lot of sense that he did use him. 3rd inches right here. He's in the Eagles playbook, by the way, so they're both in the same playbook. But now a big thing to note is that Henry does not have any route chems. His abilities on his quarterback are as follows. He has set feet lead, he has gunslinger, and he has gift wrap. And he follows a mantra, or he is following a mantra that I've said a lot in a lot of my videos, where I'm a big believer in being able to throw the ball. When I hit a button, I want the ball to go to that receiver, and I want to be able to catch the ball when I get my hands on it. Gift wrapped and set feet lead and gunslinger do all of those things, right? And Henry's banking on himself to be able to get route combos open with the stock routes that we have in bunch. And immediately you're going to see this say throw just quite simply, man. Quite simply. Double post right here, right? No special hot routes needed. Look at this. Look at this. The safety, with no hot route, no set feet lead. The safety's making a play. This guy might make a play. Able to fit that ball in there. Super nice. It's just, that's what it does, man. That's what it does. And there's a lot of preference, man. A lot of people will be like, oh, when they try to use set feet lead, that's not as good because they need those extra routes, and that's fair. That's why we see Joe Montana late in this tournament. That's why you see Tenna running Warren Moon. End of the first quarter, Henry moving the ball pretty well. Tenacious in I believe, let's talk about his defense really fast. I wasn't paying super. Yeah, he's in that 6-1 defense. So looking for disengages up the middle right here. Send 4 a lot of times looking for disengages. And Henry's just gonna. This is a ball again where if you don't have set feet lead, it's tough. Basic cover 3 shell. This guy's dropping back. This guy's rolling into a middle third. Look what happens though. Boom. There's that little pocket right here. And you're just able to hit that. No set feet lead. That ball might get led a little bit further or just get here a little bit slower. These guys able to collapse on them. Set feet lead, though, able to hit it pretty easily. And just a really easy ball for Henry to be able to get in there. And it's a quick touchdown for Henry. So Tenna is down Down 7 early. We're going to immediately skip over to a 2nd and 10. Let's set this play back up. Not seeing really any C routes being used from Tenna in the double post play. Looks like he's setting it up right here, though. Yeah. This play's cool. I think we're going to have some spacing issues, though, a little bit. It's fine. Goes underneath. Good read. And this is just a very basic flood concept, right? Like, even at the highest levels, like, you keep things simple. What is this? Look, we have a flat route, we have a clear route, we have an intermediate route, and then we have a backside post just going across the backside middle. Just basic flood. Just basic flood. Now, the C route here is really good because it just does, it's a better intermediate kind of hitting sideline route than some deep out routes and some corner routes. But in the end, I mean, that's just a very simple flood concept. You can run out of a lot of different things. Tenna loves this route combo right here. And this is big. This is big. He's upset by it. I think this is, so there's two things I want to mention here. There's some bumping that happens here. Watch right there. Boom. This is why the game's like very frustrating when I'm main cover. Just pay attention to what happens on number 84 right here. R1 on the streak. He gets manned up. There's man-to-man right here. Man-to-man, man-to-man, man-to-man. Guy, cross man, bumps into him. Leaves a wide open potential touchdown. Tenna, though, he lobs this. Or he touch passes it. And the reason he touch passes it is I don't think he thinks that the bump is going to happen. But because he touch passes it, instead of bulleting it, it allows this safety up here to come make a play. On top of that, kind of bad, just did not push the ball forward at all. And if you have set feet lead, you're able to make that throw as well. So a few things happen right there. A little frustrating for Tenna. But, and to be fair, though, to be super fair, it'd be frustrating if you're Henry because your dude's just bumped open. Like, what a dumb thing in the game for that to be a thing, where your dudes just will randomly bump open. See, 4th and 6, so this is 3rd, 4th down, I believe. Going back to kind of a similar, motion over, let's snap the ball fast type thing. This time, though, is not a blitz. And you see how, there's a little bit better route combo here. We're attacking the sidelines a little bit better. And we're attacking just the entirety of the field. We're spacing our receivers out, right? Because if we go here, I mean, even still, we have a lot of congestion. But we have someone attacking the middle, and the two people attacking short flat, deep flat, and coming back across. It would hit that corner route. He is smart for motioning that halfback across and snap the ball pretty fast. He is super smart for that. A lot of people motion that halfback across and kind of sit there and wait. You don't want to do that. And he's keeping his trigger over the halfback. He's going to motion him over. Let's see, basic flood on the left. Then we have a backside double post route. Blitz. Just a bad read. Just a bad read. I mean, that's why you want to have a good blitz in Madden. Is that 6? It appears that will be 6. That is not 6. But so let's see. I mean, I think he just misses a read here. Typically, when you get blitz like this, you have stuff open. And yes, I mean, he could highball square. He could throw X here. He does. And yeah. The bad read could have went underneath. Also, though, I mean, Henry's kind of keying in on when he thinks he's going to 5 out him. And he's just, setting pretty hard pressure at him consistently. He has good pressure. But that's a basic blitz right there. I think he sent 5 or 6 on that. Let's jump ahead here. Henry on offense now. And Tenna, 2 drives, 2 stops. Oh, geez, we just skipped too far ahead. Yeah, Henry scores a touchdown the next play. On that same ball as earlier, watch this seam streak. Right side this time. He did on the left earlier. Now he does it to the right. Oh, I'm sorry. He goes back to the seam streak on the left, actually. Jeez. Set feet lead just absolutely killing. This is not a bunch strong nasty. Man-to-man. Ooh. I don't even know 100% what happened right there. But high ball. Got it. Touchdown. Henry's up 14-0, just like that. Clock management-wise, there's a big opportunity for Tenna to just be smart, and it's a big opportunity for Henry to, take kind of a commanding lead here. So it's important to remember one of the biggest things in Madden, and in football, but also really Madden, and plays a huge factor, is Henry gets ball at half. So Tenna needs to score 7 this drive, but he also needs to score 7 with a limited amount of time remaining to make sure Henry can't just go up another 7 and then score 14 unanswered out of half, if that makes sense. So Tenna needs Henry to get the ball back in the second half, only up 7. If Henry gets the ball back up 14 for any reason, probably GG's. The game's over. So you got to get 7. You got to time it correctly. You don't want to score too fast and give Henry enough time to go back down and score some points. Time management is a huge deal right here. Tanner really likes this wheel route, tight end corner route concept. 3rd and 3. Don't know. I think he just likes it for throwing it in that seam, I guess. There's something that a lot of people don't really do a good job of, and he actually does right here. These corner routes, man, a lot of routes can be thrown not only just super, on the sideline, but in the seam, and he does a good job of that right there. You see how this gets open. It gets open. This area of the field gets open a lot of different ways in different formations, but looks like this guy blitzes, that guy blitzes, and just able to take advantage of that seam. Yeah, good. Honestly, good route combo. I guess that wheel route is just better than just having a flat, because usually you'd pair that with a flat, so I guess I get it. And now we're 1st and 10. Give me a run play right here. Take us to a 2-minute warning. Let's see what he does. Ricky Williams, the halfback. Boom. And gain of nothing. And yeah, even on 2nd and 10, it's tough because he's going to run the ball again, and he's been struggling on offense, but he really does want to milk this clock. He's aware of it. Yeah, milk the clock, and it stinks, dude. Good gain. I only got 3. Jeez, I thought you got like 5. I don't know if they just cheated him with the spot a little bit. That's one of those little things where I'm struggling on offense, and then they feel like they cheat me on 2 yards. Like, dude, give me the in yards, bro. We just saw Henry shift those backers. Gotta watch this blitz right here. It's definitely a blitz that can get picked up. Boom, quick throw, tackle, and out of bounds, which also sucks for Tenna. He wants that clock to keep moving. Now Henry, Henry's very well aware this is potentially a game right here. They both are. Gotta have your best play on both offense and defense. Can't mess up. User has to be on point. And we just gotta see what happens right here. I think he's going to play double post. Motion the halfback out. Let's see. Yup. Potentially could see. Ooh, delay drag. Does that do a good job? Huh. All right, boys. Homework. You guys all test out these delayed drags and see how well they do, because that beat man coverage, and it looked like it might have been good against the blitz too. Nice little. I don't even know. I mean, that's a route where it's kind of a gadget route, but at the same time, it's just a fundamentally delayed drag. Just it seems like a good route. So, I mean, you might see me add that to my repertoire. Going back to the run game here, though. Henry not calling his timeouts yet. Boom. But Henry's run defense, I mean, when you're playing pass defense like this, where you're making Tenna struggle, and then you're also playing run defense where he can't even, a lot of people start to, run the ball, trying just to, get lucky, kind of beg for yards, and he can't even do that. It's tough. Henry used his first time out there. 49 seconds left. Now we're starting to, after this run, ooh, good juke move. Okay. Okay, 3rd and 2. Ends up being a 3rd and 2. If that was a bad run, things could be a lot different. But since it's 3rd and 2, I'm still probably in clock mode if I'm Tenna. 3rd and 2. You got 2 plays. Going down to the single back wing slot. Got to look out for that RPO stretch. It's been good since the beginning of the year. It's still good. RPO stretches, RPO dives, RPO anything from under center especially are so good. And he's going to audible over to the wing tight stretch. Okay. Might see, ooh, look at this. Audible over to the wing tight stretch, and look at just an absolute, we have a bunch of dudes on the right side for Henry, and not many dudes on the left side. So what we're going to do, we're going to run the stretch to the left side. Makes sense. And he gets a first down. Henry's final timeout, not going to get taken. Tenna's going to go hurry up, and he's going to go just a little RPO stretch right here to the right side. We're getting to territory, though, with the clock where we just want to score a touchdown now. Don't even worry about clocking too much. Touchdown. He's looking for the tutty. Goes down to the 18 seconds left. There he calls his timeout. And yeah, now he's just score. If Henry scores with, 15 seconds, it's whatever. So far, a perfect drive from Tenna. This is bad situation, but it's his best opportunity to get back into the game. He's done it. He's given himself the best opportunity given the circumstances, right? And by the way, if you guys don't know this, you can find these games on the EA NFL live stream. So if you want to watch these just with the regular commentary, Jet Sweep, really cool. Really good right there. Then uses the Jurtle. Nice. Don't see that a ton. Don't know how good it'd be against blitzing dollar, but against a compressed defense like this, boom. That guy out there, baseline, not gonna be able to get out there. And, that kind of just Jurtle inside is really cool. But yeah, you can watch these without, my breakdown commentary on top of them. I got a comment on one of the other videos of, dude, you're talking too much. It's dude, the point of this is that's kind of the point of this video is me talking throughout it. One thing that sucks, dude, is I don't have my Intellustrator, bro. they updated Windows, and I just don't have and there's no like easy Telestrator apps for some reason. It's very frustrating. Like it's actually like very stupid. I'm very upset by it. But whatever. We're gonna skip ahead just a little bit because we just get to the end of the half here, and they're gonna do a little halftime show or whatever. Next MCS tournament you could sign up for on the EA website and whatnot, so keep that in mind. That is coming up here this upcoming weekend. Ryan Hollins is one of the commentators. Love Ryan, he's a great dude. Good Madden commentator too. Good basketball commentator, but good Madden commentator. And we're right back into it with Henry with the ball. Immediately he ran the ball on first down. So Henry. Oh, also Tenna got the 2. Sorry, I skipped over it. He just ran in jet sweep again for the 2. I apologize. I skipped over it. It's not the end of the world. But yeah, Henry's very well aware of the situation he's in. And while he is going to be smart and try to chew the clock him out, he knows that the biggest thing he can do to help himself win the game here is just get 7 points, right? So I see a lot of people try to get cute in this situation, just do different things. And it's like, dude, just freaking get 7, man. Get 7. Run the ball when you can, especially if you get the looks where you know you'll be able to get positive yardage. But find a way to get 7 points. Tenna is doing the lineup glitch, though, where his middle linebacker is Night Train Lane. Something to keep in mind. And we'll see this audible over. Boom. Good D. Almost a good lurk. Almost a really good lurk right there, but good ball. Good ball, good ball, good ball. One of the best ways to attack these styles of defense is to spread them out in these kind of trip sets or to overload one side. I mean, you got to think, in this situation, right, think about this. How many actual defensive coverage players do we have right here on the right side? We have 1, 2, 3, potentially, 4 with the user, right? D-end, not really too concerned about him for the most part. And then we have 4 wide receivers over here as well. So it can cause a lot of issues. That D-end ends up doing a pretty decent job, actually, and Henry does have to throw the ball away. I do like the fact that Tenna went for 2. If you have a good 2-point play, which he did, I don't mind that at all, because it just, you know you're going to be in a shootout to come back, and if you just keep on, 2-point conversions to help keep you in the game. Super smart right there by Henry, just going down. He held left trigger, right stick in, and you could slide. I see a lot of people try taking off right here, get hit and fumble, and he's just, taking care of the ball is huge, all that good stuff. So really good job by him. Henry this time, I mean, he's ran this route combo a few times now, but this time got to watch a halfback streak, a little bit out of the backfield. Good D. There it is. There's that halfback streak out of the backfield. Jeez. What happens right there? I thought it was manned up. Let's see. Underneath, he sent him. Tenna clicked the right stick in. Jeez. Good D. Good D and good read. Wow. You can see this halfback manned up. Must have clicked the right stick in for Tenna. And just lets that up now. Wow. It was like that. Touchdown, Henry. Dang. That's tough, dude, because you could have got back right there. Henry would have kicked. It would have kept your game alive. And now Tenna on offense, he's fighting for his life, man. He's fighting for his life. Really, really, really is. You see the lurk by Henry, though, underneath. It makes this throw just really scary. You can make it, but watch his lurk, right? A drag over the middle, boom, pops up to the post. You can highball, pass lead this square route down. It's tough, man. You got to pinpoint it pretty perfectly, right above the user, right underneath the safety. It's tough, dude. It's a tough ball to be able to make consistently, and he knows that. Watch double corner routes on the left side right here. This time, I think he's going to be able to hit it this time because it's been open pretty consistently, I believe, with Henry's defense. It's just he only called it that one time early, and this time he actually gets it, throws underneath, gets a block. Let's go Garrett Wilson. Big play. Boom. And yeah, those double corners, man, they're just so good. You have that, obviously you have a deep corner pushing back anything deep, and then you have a corner going underneath it, so you can kind of pick and choose. This time they run a little bit close to each other, but if you can get them to get pretty good spacing, which they can sometimes, it's really nice. It's really nice. It's a route combo from last year, actually, that we saw a lot in gun tight offset tight end, and that's finally starting to make a little bit of a comeback this year. Tenna all the way over to trips for the first time. Trips tight end offset. Watch this tight end post. Maybe a little post slant action. Let's see. Post drag, double seams. Rail. Let's see. Boom. Drag underneath. Good job. A lot of the pockets that you have to hit against man coverage are always going to be tight. They always will be tight. Probably going to see a halfback motion over right here. Let's see. Do we? Looking like it. Yep. Yep, there it is. Quick snap. Gotta hope he doesn't send pressure. Quick, yeah, set 4-man. And that's the thing. I mean, it's a please don't blitz me route combo, man. It is. Whenever pressure comes in, this is just 4, mind you, but this is pressure coming in. There's nothing really quick to be able to hit unless you hit this wheel immediately. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these types of route combos. I never really have been. Never really have been. And Tenna's also shown a big kind of tendency with when he motions at halfback anywhere, he's pretty much always sending 5 out as well, which is, I'm assuming Henry has picked up on that as well. Not to say that he has to do that every single time, but it's definitely something that I've noticed. Let's see what we have here. Good defense. Good defense, good defense, good defense. Henry's user just doing a great job in the middle of the field, taking away the post route and the angle route. Watch this. Boom. Post route. I mean, it's hard. You can't really throw this anymore. Now he's going to the angle. Can't do that. Now, I think Tenna's tight end just got, like, mollywopped. What happens? Tight end on a corner route. I actually feel kind of bad. I think the tight end would have been would have potentially been open. And yeah, Tenna, you can't take 3 either. This is touchdown, touchdown, touchdown drive. Motions halfback out. Means he's probably going to send 5 out. He does. I love this combo. Pressure is not there. Drag underneath. Got it. Oof. A little short. I call this a triangle. It's very similar to a triangle concept that we'll run a lot in our videos, especially in the past. We have curl, flat, route attack in the middle. And then we have a little flood on the left side too, which is nice. Boom. Just not able to get the first, but it's tough to get the first right there too. 4th and 2. This is basically game. Let's see, going back to the same combo, basically. Boom. Dot. And this is, if you're Tenna, you're upset. I do think I see this ball get knocked out because he highballs it. And if he has set feet lead, it does get there a little bit faster and he might catch it. But that's tough, man. Good user from Henry, but definitely a ball that you'd like to see get caught if you're Tenna. Good hot read. It's open. I mean, this is a open ball. He jumps up, comes down with it. And in a game where I feel like they hold on to a lot of stuff in this game, man, he drops and that's tough, dude. That's tough. 2-possession lead now for Henry, and this is where you're going to see a lot of clock management. And very intentional. Run the ball. It's also bad when you're Tenna and you can't stop the run when you know he's going to be running the ball. Here's a replay of that right there. Boom. That's tough, dog. That's tough. Obviously, hindsight says the drag's open underneath. You can't get mad about that throw, though. Flag on the play. Does that flag stop the clock? He accepts it. That flag will stop the clock because that would. No, it does not. And we're going to go to the end of the third quarter. 1st and 10, another run play. This time, and I mean, he's fighting for him, too. Getting more yards, milking more clock. Every second for Tenna is a huge deal to try to find a way. Looks like he might. Okay, he's not. I thought Henry might sling the rock right there. Let's go inside zone again. Kamara, juke outside. Boom. I wouldn't be surprised here shortly to see Henry potentially go on conservative. He's not going to right there, but I would not blame him if he did. Just because the only way Tenna gets back in this game is if you would let him get back into the game. You know what I mean? Good run shoot right there. Puts him at 2nd and 12. Henry will probably pass now. Yeah, it looks like verts, quick snap. We got quick throw, anything. Yep, got the wheel. Got it. Boom. Easy. Picks up the first down. Keeps it moving. How you doing? Clock's just ticking, man. Clock is just tick, 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 tick. You're going to go back to this time it's going to be a read option. You see the clock going all the way down. Boom. And honestly, we're just going to see a lot of runs from Henry here to finish this game out. Clocks it out pretty much perfectly. He ends up gets lucky on this play, dude. 3rd and 9. He decides to pass it to kind of try to end the game. Tenna only has 1 timeout. Nothing there, so he takes off and ends up taking a hit with his. Should have fumbled, but doesn't. Picks up the first down. GG's. Fumble, even if he fumbled, would have been game over anyways, unless an onside kick happened. But nonetheless, GG's to Henry. He moves on to the finals once again. Tenna, a lot of people can say whatever. He made the Final Four. Really good player, and he's back in. He's back in a live event, which is super impressive. You guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're gonna do breakdowns of the other games here as well, and I'll see you on the next video. Seriously though, subscribe.